I met Stacey about 2 years ago, and at the time, it wasn't apparent to me that we would become as close as we did. A lot of times, very randomly, we'd have really good conversations, and we seemed to be vibing on similar topics. About a month ago, we were in a group show together called Catharsis, and at the time in which she was describing what she wanted to make, I didn't understand. I guess because her process was very free flowy and mine was structured. I struggled to really see how it is that that kind of artwork could make an impact. But then seeing all the pieces together and seeing it as a whole really struck a chord with me. And I was forced to take part in the demonstration aspect that she had of writing things down that you want to release, burning them with fire, and then putting them into water to release it, and then hanging it up. It was a very cathartic experience, believe it or not. And I felt the need to record her putting the exhibition together because I felt as though it was something that needed to find its own space. And I hope that you enjoy this video. Thank you.
This collection, this body of work is very personal, very releasing for me because I let go of the creative process a little bit. So it's not as controlled as I usually do, where I go through steps of creating a sketch of what I want to do, and then watching it evolve, fine-tune, and get to the final product. But here, I was trying to explore what lives and the way it morphs and just evolves on its own, going through that process of letting the lines speak for itself. And it's almost like pouring out something and watching it morph into something else and then trying to make sense of it. Recently, I've been writing a lot, just verbally purging things that I'm thinking about, my own processes, how I deal with life, how I deal with different issues that resonate with me. I just write them down, and I find it very interesting to see my handwriting. When you actually write it with your hand, there's something very powerful about writing because there's a piece of your spirit that's embedded in actual word and line. It's very tactile. You can feel the person in the words. It's a lot of self-discovery for me, walking through who I am as a person, questioning type of things that interest me, and the notion of me being a creator, someone that brings things from nothingness to life, and just owning that power. It's very powerful, very profound to be able to reach from the recesses of your mind to pull images, words, thoughts.
There's people in the hall calling out for love. There's people down below, all riled up and all across the town. We got you calling it a night and saying that you're through. Oh, how I that time when all you want is just to keep the fire. Oh, you got a fine condition still. All you want is just to keep on wishing.
I'm hoping they kind of let go of their preconceived notion of what art is, or the traditional ideas of, art in a white cube gallery, in a frame, that whole idea. I want them to come with a blank slate in mind so that they can actually learn something. I want them to immerse themselves completely in the work, such that each person has a unique experience. Everyone has their different stories, their different ideas about life, their different fears, insecurities, especially with the performance pieces. That's very meditative and reflective. I think I would love for them to engage deeply with the work and leave with something tangible. Mental health is a very delicate topic that is almost treated with a sense of hush-hush in this part of the world, in Nigeria. It's almost bougie to accept or admit that one needs, help or self-help. When someone says they're depressed, it's almost like, okay, yeah, go, like, keep moving. Not many people get to dial back in this culture, to dial back and be like, you know what, this is me time. This is focusing on taking care of myself. Like, how do you become productive when you don't have the time to nurture yourself? Because your mind shapes your reality, and that is where you function from. And so many people are disillusioned. A lot of people are living nightmares. A constant cycle of going to work that they hate, coming back late in traffic, stressed out, taking it out on everybody around them. Repeat, day in, day out, week in, week out. Where is the time to actually step back and relax? Where is the time to actually reflect on life? Where is, like, it's almost like we're running this race to save up for tomorrow, we want this life, but the choices we make today is what actually creates the life that we want. So if you're not making those choices now, you will never have that life. If you don't invest in yourself, in your mental health, how do you then have that life that you want if you can't ask yourself the hard questions? Ask yourself, do you love what you're doing? Do you accept yourself? What are your insecurities? Why are they there? Why do you do the things that you do? What motivates you? Why do you wake up early? Why do you get up and grind? Are you enjoying what you're doing? Presence. Come back down to the presence. We're so focused on the past or the future. But the present is where it's at. Because that's where you get to live. There's no past, there's no future. The past is gone, it doesn't exist. It's a dream. At most a memory. The future never comes. Tomorrow is always tomorrow. But the present is the only time that you're actually present.
I know you got love right down to your shoes. I know you gotta find out who to give it to. Well, yeah, how I love that time when all you want is just to keep keep the fire. And oh, you got a fine condition still. All you want is just to keep on wishing.